Because right now you don't got it, man. You don't got it, man. To Psalms 18. Verse 30. As for God, his way is perfect. See that? God's way is perfect. What is God's ways? The commandments, man. The commandments are perfect, man. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all them that trust in him. See that? He's a buckler to all them that trust in him, man. This is how you gonna make it, man. For who is God save the Lord? Or who is a rock save our God? See that? So who's this rock, man? Who's quick to save, man? Who's quick to bring salvation? Who's gonna bring you through the fire, man? And when I say through the fire, I mean through these prophecies, man, through these plagues, through these pestilence. Yahawah, man. And this is why you gotta trust in him, man. Don't put your trust in man. So, hey, listen, man. A lot of you people out here, you put your trust in man. A lot of you people go along with this society, thinking that this society just gonna continue on forever. That ain't no hardship is gonna hit this place. Ain't no trouble in times, no tribulation gonna hit this place. Oh, you sadly mistaken, man. You sadly mistaken, man. Like I said, man. Hey, man. Listen, man. You heathens, and 2/3 of you Israelites, y'all finna well understand, man. It ain't no playing with Yahawah's name, man. He's finna bring it, man. About to bring it to your front door, man. Verse 32. It is God that girdeth me with strength, and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon high places, man. See, this is how you gonna get through these troubling times, man. This is how, man. By trusting in Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, man. Calling upon the name of Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, man. Having the faith of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And keeping the commandments, which is his word, to the best of your abilities, man. Verse 34, he teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. You see that, man? Man, listen, man. You gonna see the men of the Lord out here doing wonderful things, man. See, the Lord is what gives you the increase, man. The Lord is what gives you the gifts to do certain things, man. And he could give them to you, and he could take them away from you, man. Verse 35, thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness have made me great. And the elect in the 1/3, we are going to be great, man. And salvation, hey, that's for the elect in the 1/3, man. And it said the Lord's right hand holdeth me up, because we sit up on the right hand side, man. We on the right hand side of Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, man. When you part of the, like, listen, man, if you a part of the elect in the 1/3, you go on the right hand side, man. All right, the heathens and 2/3, you on the left hand side, man. And the left hand side gonna get wiped out, man. So it's all about trusting in the Father, man. That's what it's all about, man. But some of you people can't understand that, man. Some of you people want to continue trusting in Esau, the so-called white man. Y'all think this man just got it all figured out and he just gonna rule forever, man. Well, guess what? You sadly mistaken, man. This man kingdom is falling right before your face, man. Falling right before your face, and you still can't see it. And this is how we know that you just like those false gods, man. Dumb, dead, and sleep, man. Verse 30, Deuteronomy, verse 32, verse 39. See now that even I am he, and there is no God with me. You see that, man? There's only one God, man. There's no other God with him, man. There's only one supreme God, man. And his name is Yahawah. Tell him what you, listen, man. Listen up, you simple ass people. Tell him what you do, Yahawah. I kill and I make alive. See that? Who killed? The Lord. Hey, man, listen, man. Yahawah, who you instantly call the Most High God, he say he kills and make alive, man. So no, it ain't Satan that's out here killing you. No, it's the Most High God, Yahawah, out here killing you, man. And killing your mama, your daddy, your uncle, all right, your nephews, your nieces, hey man, listen, man, your son, your daughter, your grandma, your granddaddy. Hey man, listen up, man. Tell them again, Yahawah. I kill and make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. You see that? This is what the Most High God does, man. This is what Yahawah does, man. So if your ass get killed, guess what? It's because Yahawah sanctioned for your ass to get killed. If you make it alive, if you healed, guess what? It's because you're the apple of Yahawah's eye, man. Or you may just be set up for another judgment that's going to come, man. You may make it through one judgment just to get set up for another judgment, man. But at the end of the day, if you make it through, listen, man, if you make it through these prophecies, it's because Yahawah sanctioned for you to make it through, man, which means you're part of the elect in the 1/3 if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. All right. Verse 40, for I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. And our Father does live forever, man. And this is why you're supposed to trust in Yahawah and not in man, because his word shall be done on earth as it is in heaven, man. Psalm 68, verse 32. Sing unto God, ye kingdoms of the earth, and sing praises unto the Lord. Salah. And this is what we do, man. This is what the elect in the 1/3 do, man. We sing unto God. We the ones that know God's true name, which his name is Yahawah. All right. And we are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man, and all these kingdoms. All right. And in these kingdoms, what are we doing? We are singing unto God. We are singing praises unto the Lord. And how are we doing that? By speaking this truth, man. All right. Letting you simple ass people know that these prophecies are taking place, man. And that Yahawah, who you only call God, is about to send his son back, who you only call Jesus Christ, which his name is Yahawashi. He's about to send him back to bring salvation to his children. All right. The Israelites, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. But unto the elect in the 1/3, those that were predestined from the beginning. Because 2/3 of you Israelites, you got to be put to death, man. Because you got to be put to death. Because you want to be as a heathen. You envy the oppressor. And who was the oppressor? The so-called white man, Esau, man. You don't want to come out of America. You don't want to come out of Babylon the Great. You want to stay living it up here. You want this kingdom to rule forever, man. So therefore you got to get executed, man. Second Corinthians chapter 1, verse 9. But we had the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in God which raiseth the dead. You see that, man? Listen, man, we were sentenced to death, man, in ourselves, man. Why? Because we chose not to trust in Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, man. We chose to trust in the heathen, man, and do the will of the heathen. Hey, listen, man. We decided to learn the ways of the heathen, man. And guess what it got us, man? It got us sentenced to death. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you want to understand why you're at the bottom of the totem pole in society? You want to know why you walking around in the valley of the shadow of death, man? Why anywhere you go on this earth, you could be put to death and nobody gonna give a damn about it? This is why, man, because you chose to trust in these heathens, man, instead of putting your trust in Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi. So therefore we was cursed, man. And you read about those curses in Deuteronomy, man. But we had the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in God, which raiseth the dead. See that? And this is what we're supposed to do, man. We're supposed to trust in God, which raiseth the dead, man. And this is what they're letting the 1/3 do, man. We trust in God, man. So therefore we have raised from the dead, man. No longer are we blind. No longer are we sleep. No longer are we deaf, man. All right? No longer are we believing in false idols and gods and fairy tales and falsehoods and lies, man. We don't trust in ourselves, man. We trust in Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, man. So now, in this society, we have been sentenced of death in ourselves, man. Why? Because this society is ran off of wickedness, all right? Ran off of darkness, ran off of falsehoods, lies, and deceits, man. What does light have to do with dark, man? See, we ran off truth, man. We don't run off of lies, falsehoods, and fairy tales and deceits. What does truth have to do with a lie? What does light have to do with darkness? What does righteousness have to do with wickedness? So therefore, they're let in the 1/3. Hey, man. We sentence of death in ourselves, man. Verse 10. Who delivers from Salakia, who delivers from so great a death, and doeth deliver, in whom we trust that he will yet deliver us. Yeah, man. So who's gonna deliver us from so great a death, man? Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, man. And this is why the elect in the 1/3 is raised up, man. This is why that breath of air have came into us and given us life, man. This is why we got life now, man. And who gave it to us? Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, on whom we trust that he will yet deliver us, man. And this is who salvation is for, man. The elect in the 1/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that have the eyes to see, the ears to hear, and the breath of life, man. No longer sleep, no longer dead, no longer believing in these heathens, no longer believing in these heathens' idols. But you have came back to your heritage, to this truth, to understand this wisdom, knowledge. So with that, I'd like to say all praises to Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, double honors to the elders at Great Millstone, honor to all the brethren out here doing the work in the will of the Father, in truth and sincerity.